Welcome back to Bella Unwind. Now, our next guest, her work in the industry has won her recognition from peers and the public with awards for Best Solo Performance for Vocals and Best Composition. She was placed at #1 for 18 weeks on various TV or radio stations for achievements as singer and songwriter. So please welcome Janice.
Hi.
Good morning and welcome to Bella.
Thank you.
So you're saying to everyone here that we all have the potential to unlock our singing voice.
Yes, seriously.
Seriously. Okay, I've never thought that this could happen because I always felt that either you have it or you don't.
That's what everyone thinks actually, but the truth is the vocal cords in our voice boxes, right, they all work the same way. So just as fingers work the same way, we can do the same things, but they don't look the same. Okay. Our voices can do the same things, but they don't sound exactly the same because of our facial cavities and such.
Right, okay.
Yes. So technically, right, whatever your favorite singer can do, you too can do it.
I find it so hard to believe. Okay, I'm very curious, and I know that you're going to show us some techniques as well. Now, how about people who are tone deaf?
You have to be really special to be tone deaf because there are only a very small percentage in the world who are tone deaf. A lot of people can't match their pitch, vocal pitch, with what they hear, but that doesn't mean that they are tone deaf. It means that they do not know how to access that part of the voice to match pitch. So it's a pitch matching problem rather than, a tone deaf problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you uncovered all this through your numerous years of discovering your own voice. What did you find along the way?
Actually, as a performer, I struggled most with singing. Dancing and acting was natural for me, but singing, I felt that I was hitting a wall. So I went on a musical journey to London, and so happened I had teachers, from different schools, from theatre to drama to rock to performing with people like Jamiroquai and things like that. So I managed to gather all the vocal techniques and I finally understood how the voice works. And I realized, really, that anyone can unlock their voice if you know how, and you can control your voice using your natural ability to sing. Yeah.
So what is the lock here?
The lock is that over time, when we grow up, when we grow older, because of society, we use our voices in a not so natural way anymore. What I mean by natural is this, if you don't mind a demonstration. When we were born, when we were babies, everyone has the ability to cry.
Yes. Right?
You rarely ever see a baby come out of the womb and then start crying like this, like really soft, right? They cry really loud like this. Ah! Right? You can hear from a hall away.
Yes.
And this sound, we don't use it as adults anymore, but we can use it in singing or in speaking. For example, ah! Yeah! So it's a matter of remembering how to, use your natural God-given ability to sing.
Wow, that sounds like, the latter part sounds like Whitney Houston.
Not the earlier one, is it?
So we all have this lock to unlock, and you're saying that we all have been just programmed to
by society
to subdue that range.
Exactly, because it's not cool to talk at work like this, isn't it? But this kind of voice is the kind of voice that can help you sing loud, like, ah, sweet child, these kind of things that we do from young, we abandon it because of, wanting to fit into society.
Okay.
So we put the lock on ourselves, like, in other words.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so how would you train someone to unlock their singing potential?
Well, we have to start with the basics first. So we got to get breath control and all that, right? Posture, and then relaxing the vocal cords. Once we're done with the basics, then we move on to the vocal gears. Now, there are 4 vocal gears I have found in general. One that works very well in low notes, the lower range. So a common problem that most people have is reaching high notes. So, for example, you go, ah, then you start breaking, ah, right? And then there are 3 other gears that will help you not break if you want to go higher and higher. Okay, so for example, frost, which is the common one that is used by Mariah Carey, that can work from low to high, but the problem is frost is a soft gear. So you feel like you have a weak voice, you know, when you want to reach those diva songs, right? So you can use the other two gears, cry or belting. Belting is the more popular one, especially in theatre or in pop songs. Belting is the one rock singers use as well. So the example I gave you earlier, the one which you say sounds like Whitney, that is belting.
Okay.
Cry is a medium volume one that can also keep you connected from the bottom to top. So for example, you know, there's no cracking.
Okay.
So by using 4 vocal gears, it's a bit like driving.
Right.
You need to use the right gear when singing a particular song and changing gears at the right time, and then you have your voice in full control.
So you're saying that someone can sing, you know, the songs that are in lower octave, and even Celine Dion songs like
You can.
up there, high pitch.
You can.
Wow,
You
okay.
don't sound exactly like her because the way we're made is different, you know? It's like boxes, you know? Smaller boxes sound very different from bigger boxes when they're whacked, right? So all these cavities determine our sound, but we can do the same thing. That's what I'm saying.
I see. Okay. So teach me something here, because I always felt that my voice is a bit on the low range, but when I get high, it gets a little pitchy.
Yeah.
So how do I correct it, or how do I even raise up to, you know, just a bigger range?
Well, the first thing you have to do when it comes to vocal range is learn to use the vocal registers correctly. There are 3 vocal registers, not to be confused with the gears. Registers are where the notes resonate within the human body.
Okay.
So for example, when you take your low notes, I want you to try this exercise with me. We call it the siren exercise, okay? Because it sounds like a siren. So if you take your lowest note, imagine your voice is like in this ball within your hand, okay?
All right.
So, that is my lowest note, okay?
Okay.
So just whatever your lowest note is. The lowest, and then we're going to throw it up to the highest and then come back down all the way. So for example, like this. But
Wow.
do that with one hand on your chest.
Okay.
Okay. Don't need to do the ball. Do the ball for you.
This is like a metaphor. This helps
It's just a
me.
metaphor, yeah.
Yeah. It's
Here we go. Do it one more time. Pay attention to the resonance.
okay.
Okay? You can feel the resonance here, yeah? When you
Yes.
start. 1, 2, 3, go. You felt the resonance?
I felt it, but I didn't have enough breath to take it along for a full circle.
Actually, you did.
Okay.
And you did it just fine.
All right.
What you mean is that you feel the resonance here at the low notes, right? When you
Yes.
started, but you
Yes.
felt it disappear, correct?
Ah, yes.
Very good. That's perfectly normal.
Okay.
You are supposed to feel it disappear.
All
So
right.
that's why our low notes are supposed to resonate here. Chest register.
Okay.
The medium high notes are here. And then the highest notes are here in your head.
I see.
You don't feel it here and here so much because your head is it's a skull, you know, thick bone. So you don't feel it so much. But here it's a cavity, so you feel the resonance very much. What I'm trying to say is this. When you sing a song, if the song has high notes, you have to let it resonate within your head, not here. When you let it resonate here, that's when you have problems because you're forcing your voice to keep it low. So when you want to go for the high notes, to go back to your question, you got to approach it by letting it resonate here. So instead of going, like that, right? Go, ah. If you try now, just put your hands here. You can feel the resonance. So go, That's it. Now, this resonance, in your head, it feels weak. Because when you speak in chest register.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And that is the problem. Most people think, oh no, I sound so weak. I gotta make it stronger, then they push it here. But to push your head voice stronger, what you should do is to amplify it. And you can amplify it by letting it vibrate more here. So for example, instead of going, ooh, like that, right? You go, ooh. And you can feel the vibration behind your teeth, your cheeks.
It sounds rounded as well. It sounds
Yeah.
more full.
Yeah.
Yes.
You try it.
Well, what is that again?
So just do. Yeah.
it.
It takes practice.
Yes.
Of course, don't expect yourself to get it right immediately. The more mistakes you make, the faster you'll learn and get better at this.
Wow, this is just so much to digest, but it's just so informative. So you have everything penned down in your book, which is Unlock Your Voice. Now we are giving out a free copy, right?
This one's for you.
Okay. Now for any of our viewers who want to win something, you have a free copy for them as well?
Yes, yes. It's a free copy, and also to get them rolling, we'll give them a vocal discovery lesson. And this vocal discovery lesson is worth 200 ringgit. But what we're doing in this lesson is we discover the full potential, your full vocal range.
All right.
How you're using your voice right now, how little or how much, and how you can chart your path in really expanding your vocal range and vocal ability.
I am looking forward. Thank you so much for the book. I'm going to be reading this, but you have a chance to win this as well as lessons. Now, all you have to do is just call us in our blog after this break. We are so glad to have a new addition to our hosting panel here on Bella. Now, let us hear from Janice Yap, Am I Blue, a cover from Billie Holiday.
There's tears in my eyes, oh, telling you, am I blue? You would be too if it's planned with your man, oh, don't fell through. Was a time I was the only one, but now I'm the sad and lonely one. So lonely was I gay until today. Now he's gone and we're through. Oh, am I blue? Stupid and there was a time I was the only one, but now the sad and lonely one, so lonely was I gay until today. Now he's gone and we're through. Oh, am I blue? Now he's gone and we're through. Oh, am I blue?
That was beautiful. All right, Janice, you know what? We don't have time for you to call in, but we're going to have this book on our Bella NTV7 Facebook page and find out how you can win it by answering a few questions on it. We hope that you'll enjoy it. Now, Janice, before we let you go, just 2 tips here on how people can just have a better voice.
Start with good practice of breath control.
All right.
Breathe in 4 counts, hold your breath 4 counts, and go tss, like that. 20 counts every day and you'll see an improvement. But you can also come to my book talk this Saturday, MPH Mid Valley, 3 to 4 p.m. I'll be giving live demonstrations there and you can participate as well.
Oh, wow, wonderful. Thank you so much, Janice. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we had a great show learning about how to unwind, singing, as well as ceramic clay making. Now, for those who would like to join us here on tomorrow's show, we have the Bella Earth Hour. We're celebrating Earth Hour on Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Find out about how to sort your waste, as well as learn about appreciating this planet and ways towards making this planet a sustainable place for all of us. I'm Lisa Wong, wishing you a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye, everyone.